Om Shanti. Accumulate the power of thoughts and become an instrument for elevated service. Power of the mind and the power of fearlessness. At the end, only the power of your mind will become the means for your own safety. Only with the power of your mind will you be able to become an instrument to make your final moments beautiful. At that time, you need to have the power of elevated thoughts and a clear line with the One. For doing unlimited service and for the safety of yourself, accumulate the power of the mind and the power of fearlessness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. So just now you saw the glimpse of Rakhi celebration. Yesterday and today, 2 days, we had Rakhi celebration in Global Harmony House. And of course, many of you must have watched online on Zoom as well. Both days we had Bog offering, Bog message, and Rakhi celebration. It was a very, very beautiful experience together. And yes, Avyakti Parivar is always together. So we wanted to bring those glimpses in front of you so you can also have a experience wherever you are. So today is day 28 and 28 July is very special day. It's Mohini Didi's day. This morning we did offer bhog on behalf of her also. So we heard the book message as well. And yeah, we had been hearing her points every day and her voice every day. So we are remembering her with so much love. And I'm sure every one of us must be learning something from her sharing in her class. So today, 28, accumulate the power of thoughts and become an instrument for elevated service. Today's topic, power of the mind and the power of fearlessness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is happy, everyone is okay. Everywhere there is celebration of the festival of Rakhi, and we also had this morning, yesterday was very many hours, but it was very, very lovely. Everyone sat in bhatti and prepared themselves, because when we are together in the gathering, there is natural atmosphere of remembrance of Baba, or be in happiness or whatever. Gathering definitely helps us. So these festivals bring us together as a big family, and we celebrate. I still deeply reflecting on when Baba is talking about power of mind and then power of fearlessness. Because fear has vibrations, no? Like trust has vibrations, love has vibrations. So it is important to be fearless. But when, with the body aging, with some of the experiences from the past, many have very subtle fears of their own future. Mhm. Some people ask me if I have to, so I won't say that I am 100% fearless. Even I have 100% trust, and I know the family's love. And but yesterday, as Baba said, very subtly even, mm, we have to really, when I say deeply or totally, Create this practice habit of always thinking elevated. It is going to be okay. It's going to be okay, right? Sometimes intellectually, yes. But in reality, in life, and it many kinds of tests comes even in front of those who are very pakka. And then we have to remind ourselves, I need to be more pakka, right? Pakka means firm, determined, certainty, no insecurity of any kind. What will happen to me? Baba is there, right? So Baba is saying the power of the mind and the power of fearlessness. Trust is power, love is power, faith is power, knowledge, yoga, everything we have to change in power. So Baba is saying at the end, only the power of your mind. You could have so many around you, but this power of your own mind will become the means of your own safety. Because it's last moment. mm, As soon as Rakhi finished, someone came and whispered in my ear the news, which I just have to immediately say, let me give Sakash. Let me just in silence send the rays of power, rays of love to for that person to recover, to heal and feel better. So it's like we have to be prepared. Like fire is on, Dadi Janki used to say, you should be just ready to go to help to extinguish the fire. And it definitely helps, right? So Baba is saying so what we have to do is will become the means of your own safety. That means that moment when something has to happen, it's not, it won't happen. Let's say anything had to happen. What I need to do, just have my own power of mind. Only with power of your mind will you be able to become an instrument to make your uh, final moments beautiful. Like we think about Baba, Mama, their last moments, they made it beautiful. Even it was, for Mama was very critical. But her firmness, her faith in Baba, drama, mm, so nobody feels sad. Nobody felt sorrow. Everyone was looking at Mama's strength, Mama's faith. So Baba says at that time, last moments, beautiful. At that time, you need to have the power of elevated thoughts and a clear line with the one. That is very important. Just Baba. For doing unlimited service and for safety of yourself, accumulate the power of mind and the power of fearlessness. Mm. Because fears are, they start with external, but they are very deep. Mm. And that is like yesterday, Baba said, why, what, when it comes, what's happening, what will happen. Mm. These are not the thoughts. Whatever happened, Baba is with me. Mm. You cannot say this shouldn't happen. This it's not actually. A lot of things are not in our, and when they happen, it's one minute. Mm. Even less than a minute. Mm. So keep using, accumulating the power of thought. Om Shanti. Mm.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Judy Ben.
Love greetings, Didi,
Thank
and
you.
Avyakti Parva. And thank you for sharing the Raki videos and pictures. I think we all very much enjoyed. And it's nice because, Raki is very sacred, but when we watch, we also see it's very joyous. So it was beautiful to be part of the celebration. Thank you. Happy Raki.
Thank you.
So there was so much shared this evening. It's such, as you said, a profound topic, fearlessness, especially at this time when, as you said, things are so unpredictable and happen in a minute. So I had an interesting experience yesterday. You talked about, the idea of the gathering and the atmosphere that's created in a gathering. And we had our global bhakti yesterday. I love global bhakti because of the gathering. And in it, I was just, with Baba and saying, Baba, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to focus on? And the answer was so unusual and surprising. And I didn't know about the signal today. And the answer that I felt was, do not have any fear. And it really was a surprise. It was just, do not have any fear. So then I started to think about how many things souls, people are afraid of that we actually have to embrace in our Brahman life. For example, the big one, of course, people are afraid of dying. And Baba's always saying, die alive. People are afraid of water. And Baba is always saying, merge yourself in the ocean of experiences. And people are afraid of heights. And Baba says, become elevated. Some people are afraid of responsibility. And Baba today said, you have a huge responsibility. So I was really enjoying this little strange chit chat with Baba. But in truth, you said a couple of times in your sharing how deep fear goes. And I just wanted to explore a little because fear is kind of an emotion. Now, I can use my mind and I can create feelings from how I think, but it could also sometimes go the other way. So I could be having thoughts, everything's going to be okay, but deep inside, I'm still afraid. I'm still feeling afraid. It's how can I get that fearlessness to go that deep where it's not just the thoughts, but it's actually my feelings as well. I actually feel everything's okay.
So from now, this moment on, we start increasing our power of trust, our power of love for Baba, our power of, like attention towards our own efforts,
Mm.
because it's only when you turn on light, the darkness dispels. So the fear, I think if I have, maybe now we need 100% trust, 100% faith, maybe it's 80%, right? Or 90%. So practice from now onwards to use that power of trust, power of
Mm.
faith, self-trust, whatever powers are required to be fearless from now onwards. Have those elevated thoughts so that as deep is the fear, that deep will be the trust in the sense of percentage. And
Mm.
that's what Baba always says, become perfect, become complete means 100%, So we should look at ourselves in what situation, in what way the fears appear, and which virtue, which power is required. I think we should start practicing to inculcate or become 100% in that.
Mm. I like very much, and I think it is the antidote. You've said a few times now, and you said it just now again, the power of trust as almost an antidote to the fear, the power of trust. So if there's a situation, trust yourself. Do I trust myself? But also, you mentioned remember Baba in these situations. Do I trust remembrance of Baba? So, is this the thing I really, to cultivate that trust? Is that what I really need to work on? Is that's my first go to in a situation, whether it's a big or small fear, is to trust self, trust yoga, trust remembrance.
Mm. But also, when there is remembrance and you are truly merged in that
Mm,
remembrance, you won't feel any external, you
mm,
know, what's happening or what might happen, or even if it's happening, just be in Baba's remembrance, so that ultimately what stays with me is not what the surroundings were. Sometimes we describe all that so much, but I will say, oh, I was in Baba's love, I was in Baba's remembrance, so I didn't feel it. I didn't feel that jerk or shock or pain or whatever it is. So both things, trust is important, but remembrance also. So the
mm,
habit of at this time, any moment, anything happens, remember Baba. Because
mm,
that practice, no, Baba said, line of intellect be clear, only me and Baba. All these practices are very important for us. For any moment could be the last moment. Last
mm.
moment is not necessarily soul living body. It could be for any test. It could be for any circumstances, right? Be prepared. Be ever
Mm.
ready.
Um, from what you just shared, a couple of things. I was reminded of this saying. I think it probably came from one of the daddies or Baba, but where there is fear, there cannot be love, and where there is love, there cannot be fear. And I'm hearing that a lot in what you're sharing with the remembrance. Prepared, being prepared. So, is this the idea of over a long period of time? What I'm doing over a long period of time, is that the preparation?
I mean, long period, you start from now until
Yeah.
whatever, but don't wait for it or don't waste your time or any thoughts. So just inculcate and be embodiment, from now.
Mm. Um, there's so much today. I want to touch a little bit on Didi, I hope, because tomorrow's her day, but I also want to ask you this question. In Murli today, Baba talked about having such powerful yoga that it burns those two eyes. And you talked about weak thoughts, but the eye of disheartenment or the eye of arrogance. And he sort of slipped in this very innocent question. You do know how to have powerful yoga, don't you? Or is it ordinary yoga? So can you guide us just a little bit, just affirm for all of us what is this powerful yoga? Is it the deep love? Is there accuracy? What is this powerful yoga?
Mm. I, for me, love full remembrance in a natural way,
Mm,
and that works as a power. It's not I have to, very, very naturally love for Baba, unlimited love for Baba, and remembrance. So that's powerful. Loveful remembrance of Baba is powerful yoga. And
mm,
in that, automatically, our practice has helped us with stillness of mind, with concentration, That means there is only love and remembrance of Baba. There are not other things around. So that effort should be there. And then it's natural, there is power in that. I mean, I just say, let me be with Baba, let me lovefully remember Baba. So I think then Baba is with you, and Baba also likes to see children then through your eyes, right? So that's where
Mhm.
the power comes in the eyes also, where
Mhm.
others could feel the presence of Baba, drishti from Baba, right?
So that was the sprinkler from the drishti that you give others the experience. I love that. I do want to just end because, these beautiful extracts we've been hearing. Didi's voice is so sweet in these
Gentle.
videos. I usually listen to the Hindi with translation. But when Didi G's voice, I actually turn translation off to hear her voice. It gives such an experience, just her voice. So if we can end, as we celebrate DDG's day tomorrow, if you had to choose one inspiration, teaching from her to take with us into the day tomorrow, what would it be?
Mhm. I think Didi was very, very much like do everything what Baba wants, in the sense of any times that they will say Baba's versions are of Srimad for us. Whatever Baba says is Srimad. So she was so focused on being obedient in that way that I have to do in my personal life of what Baba says. And also I have to do in form of service also what Baba says. So this whole connection with Baba, with that love and obedience, I think it's very, very important. And also for me, she taught me always think and speak of blessings, everyone you meet, just give a blessing, but don't use the words which are ordinary words, but the words of blessings, so that you become image of blessing, Vardhani Murat. So I remember that so much. Anytime I'm thinking, speaking, I said, oh, it's had to be blessing. So, and suddenly people come, can you give us blessing? So either we think or we take the card. Today, while tying Rakhi from many, I got so many blessing cards, and some were reading that to me. And they were so beautiful, so beautiful. And I was very happy about it. Then I said, if this card which is read to me gives me so much happiness, if our words also become like words of blessings, how much happiness it will give to everyone. So I would suggest everyone, whatever you have to say that there is some blessing in that, so that people at present for future also feel very, very good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Thank you for bringing her presence and beautiful inspiration for tomorrow. It will be a beautiful day of blessings.
Mm.
Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Om Shanti.